There is a form of manipulation so subtle it's almost never noticed. It doesn't come in the form of shouts, nor direct threats. It comes disguised as a question. A seemingly innocent question, but loaded with intention. A question that doesn't seek to understand, it seeks to destabilize. The Stoics already warned, those who do not master their own mind become prisoners of the minds of others. And today, more than ever, this phrase makes sense. In this video, you'll learn how certain questions are used to confuse you, weaken you emotionally, and make you doubt yourself. And, most importantly, how to develop a stoic posture to avoid falling into this game. The first trap, when they try to make your reaction the problem. One of the most common manipulation strategies is simple: make you seem exaggerated. When someone says something offensive, unfair, or disrespectful, and you react, the question arises, why are you being so sensitive? This question doesn't seek dialogue. It seeks to invalidate your perception. The focus shifts from the other person's wrong attitude to your reaction. This creates guilt, creates doubt, creates silence. Stoicism teaches something powerful here. The problem isn't the event, but the judgment they make about it. If you know you were disrespected, you don't need validation from those who hurt you. Stoic calm isn't accepting abuse, it's not allowing them to confuse you. The second trap, when they try to hijack your trust. Another dangerous question emerges when the truth begins to disturb. You trust me, don't you? Notice the trick. The question doesn't speak about facts, it speaks about emotional loyalty. If you answer yes, it seems that questioning later would be betrayal. If you answer no, you become the villain. Epictetus said that truth doesn't need emotional defense. When someone uses trust as a shield, they're usually running from responsibility. True trust withstands questioning. Manipulation demands silence. The third trap, reversing the victim role. When you start connecting the dots, another classic question arises. Are you accusing me of something? This question creates instant tension. It transforms a legitimate observation into a personal attack. The manipulator doesn't respond to the content of what was said. They react to the tone, to the intention they themselves invented. Marcus Aurelius taught, don't waste time discussing the character of others. Take care of your own. You don't need to accuse, you need to observe. Truth stands on its own. Those who defend themselves before being attacked usually know where they went wrong. The fourth trap, the empty moral appeal. In critical moments, the most emotional question of all arises. Would I lie to you? Here, the game changes. It's no longer about what happened, but who the person claims to be. It's an appeal to image, not to reality. The Stoics were extremely practical. Actions matter more than words. It doesn't matter how much someone describes themselves as honest. What matters is the coherence between speech and behavior. Those who have integrity don't need to use their own reputation as an argument. The fifth trap, sweeping the problem under the rug. When all other strategies fail, comes the last attempt. Can't we just move forward? This question seems mature, but often it's just an elegant way to avoid responsibility. Moving forward without clarity isn't maturity, it's repetition of the same cycle. Seneca said that those who ignore the cause of error are condemned to repeat it. The Stoic doesn't live trapped in the past, but also doesn't run from the truth. The Stoic posture that makes you unshakable. Stoicism doesn't teach you to win arguments. It teaches something greater, not to be emotionally controlled. When you develop this mindset, you don't react impulsively, you don't need to prove anything, you don't over-explain yourself, you don't accept guilt that isn't yours. You observe, you breathe, you respond only when it's worthwhile. The manipulative person feeds on your confusion. When you maintain clarity, the game ends. Before answering any question, ask yourself this: does this seek truth, or is it trying to destabilize me? If it's the second option, silence may be the most powerful response. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, "You always have the option not to engage." And that is freedom. The world is full of people trying to lead you by emotion, but few succeed when you master your own mind. Being unshakable isn't being cold, it's being conscious. It's not hardening your heart, it's strengthening your discernment. If this content helped you see more clearly, subscribe to the channel. Here, we don't talk about empty motivation, we talk about practical wisdom for real life. Because those who learn to think deeply can no longer be easily manipulated.